Minh ơi, Minh ơi Minh, Minh ơi em nghe thấy chị không?
Yes, yes.
Sorry guys, just something in Vietnamese. Bảo là chị Hạnh đang không vào được Mailchimp ấy để gửi ấy, thì có phải là em sẽ là người gửi cái mail lúc 10 giờ không?
Em gửi rồi,
No,
em gửi rồi nhé. Em gửi
no,
rồi.
Ok,
later
ok.
I will understand slowly, slowly.
Wow.
Can you say xin chào later on to like greet the Vietnamese participants?
Phú Hội Tăng Thong Phut Phà, right? The pronunciation?
Uh,
Xin chào, xin chào,
Xin chào. It
chào.
No,
means
no,
hello
no, no,
in
no,
Vietnamese.
no, xin chào, no, 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 the one in the slide, Phú Hội Tăng Thong Phut Phà, right?
Yes, phục hồi tăng tốc bứt phá is the slogan of
Uh,
the hackathon. Oh wow, we
uh,
have 10 attendees already.
uh,
And 15 minutes prior to the starting time. Hello, everyone. We're going to start very soon in about 10 minutes. So yeah, please be patient. And yeah, we hope to help you throughout our webinar today. Chào mừng tất cả các bạn đã đến với buổi webinar khởi động cuộc thi Hackathon Reset 1010 ạ. Thì ban tổ chức sẽ chính thức bắt đầu trong vòng khoảng 10 phút nữa. Thì rất là mong các bạn có thể chờ đợi trong vòng thời gian đó và sẽ tham gia đến cuối buổi ngày hôm nay và chúng ta sẽ kết thúc vào khoảng 11 giờ 30 ạ. Cảm ơn tất cả các bạn.
Hello and welcome all the attendees that are joining in. Before we go live in about 8 minutes, if you can quickly share where you are from, which country you're joining in from. Let's get the conversation going while we wait for more attendees to join in.
Yeah, so I think we have Hanoi so far, and we have USA. Yeah, just wondering, everybody else, where are you joining us from? Yeah, we've got 25 attendees so far. Oh, we have Quế from Hạ Long City. Welcome. And then India, Indonesia, Ho Chi Minh City as well. Yes, one more person from Hanoi. Yes, welcome Chang from Ho Chi Minh City. Oh, the first participant from Da Nang. Dalat as well. We're going more like further south now, I guess. Yes, and Huế, the central Vietnam. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. We're excited to have all of you here with us. We will start in 5 minutes. So we have another questions to all of you. Just wondering how you're feeling at the moment. So you shared with us where you're joining from, and now how you're feeling. Because like we only have 5 minutes left before we officially kickstart the hackathon that you've been waiting for for the past few weeks. So now it's gonna start really soon, really soon. And yes, how are you feeling? For us as the organizers, we're feeling extremely excited and extremely curious as well. We just can't wait, to see how you are going to work together and the products and the solutions that you are going to create, to help with the green recovery of Vietnam. Yes, so that's from me as part of the organizers, and wondering how you're feeling.
Hello. Hải nghe được không?
Dạ em nghe được ạ.
Ok.
Dạ vâng, mình sẽ bắt đầu trong vòng 4 phút nữa anh ạ. Oh, Quế. Yeah, we think we can feel you. Yes, so Quế is feeling a bit nervous because her major is not about AI or technology. But you know what, Quế? I'm sure there are many other participants like you as well. Like when they come to this hackathon, they don't have any background about IT, but they still join us because this hackathon is for everyone. You come here to contribute, not just your IT skills, but also your ideas. So as long as you have ideas and you are able to find, a teammate that can help you with the IT part, then for sure you're gonna. We believe that you'll be able to develop, like great solutions as well. Hi, Sơn. Hi, Sơn. If you are, like if any of you is joining as an attendee and you want to say something to everyone, then please make sure that in the chat, you're going to send your message to all panelists and attendees, not just to the panelists. Because our webinar, our opening ceremony today is going to last for about 1 hour to 1 hour and a half. Then make sure that you get enough, like water with you. So while you're listening to us and joining in our activities, then you don't get dehydrated. Okay, everyone, let's together count down from 3 to 1 so we can start our webinar today. So 3, 2, and 1. Welcome, everyone. Okay,
Great.
so I
Welcome.
to our MC today, which is Harish from AngelHack. So Harish, please go ahead.
Welcome everybody to Reset 1010 Hackathon. I'm Harish. I work with AngelHack as the Ambassador Program Manager and also the Apps and Infrastructure Manager. And I'll be your host for today and the next couple of days to come. And as the participants trickle in, let me quickly give you an preview of what we will go through and the agenda today. So we'll start with greetings from AngelHack and UNDP, who are the organizers of the hackathon. And then we'll quickly go through the hackathon overview and the rules of the hackathon. And then we will move on to the Q&A. Through the whole webinar, if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the Q&A box on the Zoom call. And if you're watching this on Facebook Live, please drop in a comment and we'll pick the questions from there and answer them during the Q&A part. And then at the end of the webinar, whichever team is not already formed, and if you don't have a team, please stay on the webinar so that we can do the team forming activity. All right, with that, we will move to the first speaker of the day. We have Mr. Ivan, who is the president and CEO of AngelHack, who will share a few words about the hackathon and also about AngelHack, who is the co-organizer of this hackathon. With that, over to you, Ivan.
Okay, Harish, thank you so much. Good morning and welcome to Reset 110, a 3-day virtual hackathon where developer, designer, entrepreneurs, and students from Vietnam and around the globe collaborate to create artificial intelligence application solutions to help small medium enterprise in Vietnam to recover from COVID-19. I'm honored to be able to speak in front of everyone for opening this prestigious event in Vietnam. Firstly, I would like to thank the Ministry of Science and Technology of Vietnam who trusted Angel Hack to organize this Reset 1010. Also, many thanks to House for Innovation, the Development Cooperation Program of the Development of the Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade of Australia in Vietnam, and UNDP, the United Nations Development Program in Vietnam. This competition received great support from the Hanoi Youth Union, Vietnam Artificial Intelligence Solution, and the media companion of VN Express. According to Vietnam economic expert and similar situation happening in other countries, the SME community is the most vulnerable to the COVID-19 pandemic. Overcoming difficulties, taking advantage of opportunity, and finding the new direction and a silver lining in every cloud are the necessary steps for the SME community to bounce forward after the pandemic. Many of those difficulties can solve with the help of AI. This is a mandate team given to us for running this prestigious hackathon. My name is Iwan Suarjo, President and CEO Angel Hack. So for those who doesn't know Angel Hack is the world's largest and the most diverse global developer ecosystem with more than 100,000 programmers, designers, entrepreneurs globally. We have been pioneer in innovative promotion programs, organize and co-organize hackathon, both in person and virtual, run an accelerator program known as the Hackcelerator, and offer innovative consulting services for corporation, technology companies, and startups. For us, community is a core part of who we are at Angel Hack. It is incredible to witness what the community can achieve together in the most difficult times. COVID-19 has brought immense challenge for global community, and I'm thrilled that Angel Hack could organize this prestigious event where the technology can provide solutions for those impacted in Vietnam. I believe that this event could create other positive impact, such as inspiring other, in particular to the potential AI community in Vietnam, networking with interesting and popular talents in the tech industry around the world. I wish there will be a very innovative solution provided by the winner of this competition that will help Vietnam SME community. I would like also to express my deepest appreciation to the entire Angel Hack team, led by Haris, who is today MC. He is our application and infra manager, as well as ambassador program manager. I'm grateful to have him running the show. His expertise running hackathons, both in person and virtual, is vast. Thank you and congratulations to all participants. I'm sure we will learn a lot during these 3 days, and we look forward to excellent results. I wish everyone a lot of success and look forward to the successful Reset 1010 event and result. Thank you.
Thank you, Ivan, for sharing your thoughts on the hackathon and also welcoming the participants. With that, our next speaker of the day is Mr. Hoang Thang Binh, who will share a few words, and he is the program analyst on circular economy and chemicals at UNDP in Vietnam. UNDP is also our co-organizer for this hackathon and has been supporting us to run this hackathon. And with that, I will pass on to Wing to share his thoughts and also welcome the participants to the hackathon.
Hello, everyone. So this is Vin and Morgan from UNDP. We're very happy to be here with you. First, we would like to thank Angel Hack and the MOST and the Australian government for organizing this hackathon to support the SME in their green recovery. So thank you for registering to the hackathon and congratulations. So on behalf of Vin and I, we would like to first wish you very good luck during these 2 days of intense brainstorming. We think it's a very important topic and you have the opportunity to contribute to the achievement of the sustainable development in Vietnam, thanks to your upcoming AI technology. So as you know, UNDP will be awarding a special prize, $2,000, for the solution that advance the circular economy. So don't be scared by the word circular economy. In fact, it is very simple. It is just the objective of using the material and the natural resources over and over again and minimize the waste. So in Vietnam and everywhere in the world, we have been practicing circular economy for a while. Think about the farmers that will use nutrients and put them, for example, in the field in order to increase the quality of the crops. So we have some mentors from UNDP. They will be here tomorrow, 3 mentors. So please feel free to ask us any question that you have, and we will very happily answer to your question and help you. We also put some materials regarding the circular economy on the Hackathon website. So do have a look if you're interested. And finally, as mentioned, there is a 2000 award to celebrate those of you who will apply the circular economy with the AI technology to support the SME in their green recovery. There is a prize, but also UNDP will support with incubation and scaling up of the solution. So once again, thank you so much for being here, and we wish you good luck for this hackathon.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Morgan, and thank you so much, Anh Vinh, as well, for being here with us today. And let me just, because we have a lot of, most of our participants are from Vietnam, and I just want to make sure that everybody, gets the message. The message is from Iwan, our CEO, and, from Mr. Vinh and Miss Morgan from UNDP. So I'm just going to do a very quick translation in Vietnamese, okay? Cảm ơn tất cả các bạn đã theo dõi hai bài speech, hai bài phát biểu chào mừng đến từ bác Iwan là chủ tịch của Angel Hack và đại diện của UNDP đó là anh Vinh và chị Morgan. Thì nội dung chính của hai bài phát biểu xoay quanh việc đó là cả Angel Hack và UNDP là những đơn vị đồng tổ chức của chương trình, thay mặt cho cả Bộ Khoa học và Công nghệ cũng như là Đại sứ quán Úc tại Việt Nam, thì rất là vui mừng được chào đón tất cả các bạn đến với cái buổi opening ngày hôm nay, và cảm ơn các bạn là đã đăng ký tham gia vào với chương trình. Cả từ phía Angel Hack và UNDP thì chúc các bạn may mắn trong 48 tiếng tiếp theo cùng sáng tạo ra những ý tưởng, cùng sáng tạo ra những giải pháp. Và từ phía cả Angel Hack và UNDP thì luôn ở đây, luôn sẵn sàng để hỗ trợ các bạn trong vòng 48 tiếng tới. Nên nếu như các bạn có bất kể những cái khó khăn, những cái câu hỏi gì thì các bạn có thể liên hệ đến ban tổ chức qua những kênh như là Slack, qua email hoặc là trên cả Facebook của chương trình nữa. Và ngoài ra thì từ phía UNDP thì các anh chị có một thông điệp rất là đặc biệt, đó là UNDP thì có một cái giải thưởng, đó là giải thưởng tuần hoàn, và giải thưởng này sẽ trị giá 2.000 đô la Mỹ cho đội nào mà áp dụng được tốt nhất một trong những cái nguyên tắc của kinh tế tuần hoàn vào trong việc phát triển những cái giải pháp của đội mình. Thì khi mà nghe đến cái từ kinh tế tuần hoàn thì mong các bạn là không cảm thấy quá là sợ hãi. Nó không phải là một cái gì rất là xa vời đâu ạ, mà nó chỉ đơn giản là mình sáng tạo ra những cái giải pháp mà nó sẽ hỗ trợ cái sự phát triển bền vững và giảm thiểu những cái gọi là chất thải, những cái rác thải mà mình thải ra môi trường, và tạo những cái tác động tích cực lên xã hội và lên môi trường. Thì ngày mai sẽ có 3 mentors đến từ UNDP tham gia hỗ trợ các thí sinh ở trên Slack và qua video call. Thì các bạn hãy chú ý để ý những cái thông báo từ ban tổ chức ở trên hai kênh là email và Slack để có thể là nhận được sự trợ giúp từ các mentors từ UNDP cũng như là những mentors khác từ chương trình. Vì là các mentors chúng ta thì trong chương trình của chúng ta có hơn chục mentors chứ không phải là chỉ có các mentors từ UNDP ạ. Thì đó là cái phần dịch nhanh của mình, và cảm ơn tất cả các bạn đã tham gia và lắng nghe hai bài phát biểu từ đầu đến giờ. So now back to you, Harish.
Thank you, Ha, for the quick translation. I will be a little slow in terms of my English as well so that you can catch up with me. You've already heard the summary of the hackathon. So this hackathon is run by AngelHack and with great support from UNDP and also sponsored by Us for Innovation and also the Ministry of Science and Technology in Vietnam and also the Australian Embassy in Vietnam. So we've also received great support from the Hanoi Union, Vietnam Artificial Intelligence Solutions and the Media Companion of Vietnam Express. And with that, we will quickly move on to what this hackathon is all about. The objective of the hackathon is to have 250 plus developers, entrepreneurs, and designers coming together in the next 2 days and building solutions around AI. And we are looking to have at least about 50 plus projects, which are AI powered solutions, which will help in the green recovery of the small and medium sized enterprises from COVID-19 in Vietnam. All right, so what is the challenge? The challenge of the hackathon is very simple and straightforward. Build a simple AI-powered application to boost the green recovery of SME sector in Vietnam to challenge and overcome the current COVID-19 situation. And here is the projected timeline. We are already halfway through. Today is the start of the hackathon, November 20, and through the next couple of days, the challenge is open for all of you to build great solutions powered by AI. And after this, on Monday, the top 3 teams will be announced from this hackathon based on what you submit. And then these 3 teams will be incubated, as mentioned by the UNDP team, to take the solutions to market through the next few months. And what are the sectors that we are looking at? We are looking at predominantly 9 sectors, but you're not limited to only these. You can build your solutions to any sector where you think there will be an impact that will help the SME industries and the companies to come out of COVID and have a great recovery through this tough times. So some of the sectors I'll highlight quickly. The sectors, they are e-commerce and retail companies. Then we have solutions that we want for enterprise support, finance and banking, healthcare, HR, education and training, logistics and supply chain. Along with that, we also have agriculture and food, textiles, and operation optimization. You can build solutions to these 9 sectors, or you can build solutions to any of other sectors that are not mentioned here. So don't be limited by these. These are only to give you idea of what you can probably build if you don't have an idea already, right? So on our website, please make sure you check out some of the examples that are mentioned to give you a quick heads up with what you want to build. So moving on. So as the UNDP team mentioned, we also have a special prize, and also we are looking for solutions that accelerate sustainable and green recovery in Vietnam using artificial intelligence, and are focusing on the circular economy. So if your solution focuses on either of these 3 topics, which is waste and pollution, and all products and materials used in the solutions are going back into the cycle, and also natural systems are regenerated through your solution, then you have a special mention. So make sure you read more about the circular economy principles on our website without fail to understand how you can incorporate these into your solution. Your solution can be part of the 9 sectors and still have this as an add-on, right? So you don't have to just build for this, you can also build for other sectors and have this included in the solution. And yes, so what is the process of the hackathon? If you have any questions, don't forget to drop them in the Q&A section. We will take them up at the Q&A slot that we have at the end of the webinar. So you've already registered, you're already here. So the next step for you is to join a team or form a team. And if you have a team, well and good. And then work through your solution and build it through the next 2 days and submit it by Sunday afternoon on the virtual platform. And then the results will be announced on a live stream. And then how will you stay connected with us through the next 3 days? Obviously, we can't be running this webinar through the next 3 days continuously. So we have different ways. Make sure you check your email constantly for updates, and also join the Slack channel if you already haven't joined it, right? So the team building activities and one-on-one mentorship and connect with the organizers is all available on the Slack channel. And we will also keep posting the materials from UNDP and also materials related to the hackathon to help you build through the next 3 days on Slack. And we will also send you email updates constantly. So if there is a mentorship hour that is about to start, you will have an update 30 minutes before that in an email or even on the Slack channel. So don't forget to join the Slack channel, very important. And then we also have mini giveaways and prizes that will come up during all the sessions and workshops that we are going to do in the next 2 days. So don't miss out on that as well. We got you covered, guys, through the whole hackathon. And then there are workshops happening today and tomorrow. You will get an update about them in Slack, where we will teach you and help you build stuff and help you also understand all these principles in detail through these workshops and also on Slack. So yes. So how do you submit the projects? Submission process is very simple. Before Sunday afternoon, before the deadline, all you have to do is go to virtual.hackathon.io and create an account. If you have a team of 5 members or 3 members, one of them can sign up first, create a project, and then invite the others to join on the platform. So you have to include a 2-minute video. The video should be a max of 2 minutes, which explains the solution that you've built and shows a demo of the solution. So make sure you upload that video to YouTube. Give us the details of your project in English or Vietnamese, it works. Make sure you also include the title of the project and also the tech stack that you've used along with the sector that you are building the solution for. So if you have any questions about the platform, the AngelAct team is available on the Slack. You can reach out to one of us and we will help you with the submission process. And then what is the judging criteria? Judging criteria is pretty straightforward. We have up to 30 points on the use of AI and the innovation in terms of how your project is innovative and does it bring fresh perspective to a problem that is existing. We'll have 25 points, and then we look at feasibility of the solution. Is it really implementable, and can this be brought to existing companies that want to recover through COVID? We'll have 20 points. And then we will also look at the UI UX. By UI UX, we mean how user friendly is the solution. Is it requiring a complex architecture for the user to understand, or is it simple and straightforward and solves a bigger problem? And then the last one is the solution impactful? That also gets 0 to 10 points. And not to forget, we have bonus points for circularity. So if you build a solution with the circular economy principles in mind, we have up to 10 points that you can gain in addition to the 5 points that you already have. So make sure that if you're including circular economy, the natural resources are reused and materials and waste is minimized through the solution that you build. So this specific points will be given by the UNDP team in Vietnam. And yes, what are the prizes? The most awaited thing of the hackathon is the prizes. First prize of the hackathon is 3,000 Australian dollars, and also the opportunity to participate in the incubation after the hackathon. And then we also have $2,000 as the second prize, Australian dollars, and the third prize is 1,000 Australian dollars. And we also have a bonus prize in addition to all of these, which is the 2,000 USD from the UNDP team for projects that build best solutions in the circular economy based principles.
Harish, could I jump in very quickly here regarding the process? Something we would like to add here is that, so for the winning teams of this hackathon, you will get the opportunity to be flown to Ho Chi Minh City on November 27th and November 28th to attend the AI for VN Summit, which is, like the bigger program that the Reset 1010 is a part of. So it's an initiative, by the Ministry of Science and Technology and the Australian Embassy in Vietnam to boost the young AI community of Vietnam, and you will be receiving your prizes, from this hackathon, during that summit as well. So yes, try your best and get, like as many scores as possible, and then get that opportunity. Thank you.
Great, thanks, Ha, for that. And yes, here is the timeline for the hackathon in the next 3 days. We are already at the opening ceremony, and once this is done, whichever teams already have formed already can leave the webinar. But if you don't have a team, or if you're looking for a team, or if you want somebody to join your team, please stay on this webinar so that we can do the team forming exercise. And coding begins right at 11 a.m. And then the mentoring starts at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. You will have a spreadsheet that is shared with you on the Slack channel where you can book mentor hours and have one-on-one conversations with the mentors or a call. And then we have a workshop at 19 hours today. And then we have a checkpoint at 21 hours where we will share a form to get where you are at the moment and to understand how you're progressing through the hackathon. And then tomorrow morning, you will see my face again. And also you will see my face at the workshop as well. Tomorrow morning, we'll do a quick warm up and check-in, and also do a Q&A to check where you are, what problems you have, and we will help you solve them so that you are ready and prepared to do the best at the hackathon and win the prizes that I just mentioned. And then mentoring and team matching will still go on at 9 o'clock, and then it'll end at 9 o'clock so that we close the team forming at tomorrow, so that we know how many teams we have, so that we can focus our mentoring more efficiently. And then again, in the afternoon tomorrow, we have mentoring, and also followed by another workshop in the evening, and then a checkpoint to see if you're ready for submissions and how you're doing in terms of preparing for the pitching that is awaited on Sunday. And also we will help you create the video for submission as well. We'll give you tips and tricks as to how you can submit a better video to get more points, right? And then on Sunday morning, we will have a quick warm up again. And if you have, in case, any last questions, you can ask us during the Sunday morning session. And then we will move on to a shout out before 1 hour that is left for the submissions. 12 p.m. on Sunday is the deadline in terms of submitting your projects on the platform. So after 12 p.m. you won't be able to submit. So make sure you submit your projects on Saturday, not Sunday, because you can edit your projects on Sunday as well. And then obviously we will announce the top 10 teams. Judging will happen, and we will announce the top 10 teams, and teams will pitch live on Facebook. And all of these videos will also be available on YouTube for you to see after this opening ceremony is ended. And then in the evening, we will announce the top 3 teams. And with that, I will quickly hand over to her so she can help translate and also explain this in detail.
Yes, so thank you, Harish, and thank you to the attendees who are sending us some questions right now already. We're going to have a quick Q&A session, right after the next 2 or 3 slides. So please bear with us, for a few more minutes for us to explain all the details related to the hackathon. Yeah, we'll get back to you on your questions soon. So back to this, to the timelines of the hackathon that Harish was just sharing with you. There are just a few things I would like to emphasize here. So number 1, like mentoring sessions, like for today, we'll start at 1 p.m. But like you should start, registering or booking. We'll be sharing with you the form with which you will use to book the meetings with the mentor, and you are encouraged, to start doing that at least 1 hour prior to the meeting times. All right. And for tomorrow, mentoring sessions will start at 12, which means that you should, book like the meetings at about like 11 in the morning. And for tonight, we will have, a very special event happening at from 9 to 10 p.m. So we're going to have an open mic performance. And we are very happy to tell you that we are able to invite one of the winners from the Vietnam Idol show to join us for the open mic tonight. And we would be very happy to hear your beautiful voices, during that event as well. So, like coding can be very tense, can be very intense. So let's just give yourself, sometimes to relax during the next 48 hours. And let's see if, yes, so all the announcements regarding any, major activities during this hackathon will be updated to you on Slack or via email. So make sure that, again, pay attention, to the Slack notifications and your email. All right. And if you have any questions, just let us know. Let me see. Yes, so I think it's almost everything that I would like to emphasize more regarding the timelines of the hackathon. Yes, so back to you, Harish.
Great, thank you, Ha. Yes, that's I didn't know about the open mic. So yes, guys, we've got everything covered for the hackathon. All you have to do is just participate and have fun through the next 3 days, and don't take any stress at all, because we are here to support you and help you build great solutions. So if you have any questions, don't worry about if the question is naive or not. Please feel free to drop them and we will answer them, all of them, through the Q&A part. And with that, we will quickly move on to the rules of the hackathon. These are mentioned on the website, so make sure you go through them in detail. There is a link that also explains these details in much more lengthy format in the PDF on the website. So make sure you read that and also go through the participation agreement if you have any questions about the hackathon in general. So the hackathon ends on November 22nd, 12 p.m. Just to reiterate the deadline, that is the deadline by when you need to submit the projects on the platform, right? And if you have any questions, we already have a FAQ section on the website that you can check out, but you can also drop them here in the Q&A box right now, or even on the Facebook Live as a comment. We will pick them up. With that, we now move on to the Q&A part. Let me quickly take one question and then I will hand over to Ha to answer some of the questions that are coming in Vietnamese. The first one is, my idea isn't related to the 9 main themes. Can I still work on this idea? Yes. The answer is yes. You can still work on your idea and build it and let us know what sector it is. That's all. In the submission form, you will have a field where you can tell us what sector the idea belongs to. And yeah, over to you, Ha.
Yes. So thank you, Harish. We have 2 more questions in the Q&A. And guys, now is the Q&A, so you feel free to drop more questions to us, okay? We have about 30 minutes left until we start the team forming activity and until like coding officially begins. So the next question is it necessary to do the demo video in English? We will say yes. If it's only in case it's impossible for you to do it in English, then we encourage you, to provide like English subtitle, to the video, because our judges are so we have Vietnamese judges and also foreign judges as well, and it would be very helpful, if all of your materials, are in English or bilingual, like Vietnamese and English. But like bilingual would take you a lot more time, so just try to do it in English as a minimum. All right, and the next question is it's in Vietnamese, so I'm going to read it in Vietnamese first, and then I'm going to have a quick translation into English. Mình không phát triển model AI mà dùng API của bên thứ ba có được không? So this person asking, like their team is not developing any AI model, but instead they're using the API from a third party, and is it allowed? Yes, this is allowed. Yeah, I hope that answers your question well. And the next question, so the hackathon is online, totally right? Yes, this hackathon is 100% online. And you all, that's why like we've kept telling you that please pay attention to your Slack and to your email, because we'll be sending you a lot of announcements. Okay. All right. Yes, guys, we still have time. So any questions from you, especially regarding the rules of the hackathon or the prizes or the timelines, etc.? If you do not have any questions now, then there's something else I would like to add. Oh, okay. Yes, we actually got one more question. Giải thưởng sẽ dùng để phát triển sản phẩm đúng không ạ? The question is, the prizes are going to be used to develop the products or the solutions further after the hackathon. Yes, so from the organizers, like on behalf of all the co-organizers, my answer to this question is that you are encouraged to use the prizes, like the money that you get for the prizes, to develop your products or solutions further. And for now, like we cannot tell you for sure if that's a must, because this is something that like when you get the prizes with the from the sponsors, so the first, the second, and the third prizes, you will get them from the Australian Embassy in Vietnam, like the Oxford Innovation Program, and the circular prize you will get it from UNDP in Vietnam, and they may ask you to sign some sort of agreement to make sure that you're going to use the money of the for the prizes for the right purposes. So for now, we cannot. What I can tell you is that yes, you are encouraged, but whether or not it's a must, then you will have to check with like the sponsors of the hackathon. Once you get this from them. I hope that's clear enough. Okay. Yeah, so we have more questions coming in. Could you tell me something more specific about the products we have to submit? So I think Harish, maybe you could help with this question. So I'm thinking like he or she is asking about the format, like the end product that they would submit by 12 p.m. on Sunday.
Yeah, sure. So in terms of what product you submit, I think we are primarily looking at what is the solution that you've built, a demo that is working. So if you are building a web application or a mobile application, please show us your demo. If it is a hardware, a video will definitely help. So and also we will need the code repository. So you can publish your code repository either to GitHub or GitLab and make it public through the judging process. So we're looking at a title for your project, a short description, and all the materials and all the resources that you've used, and decks if you have any more than one. Please include all of them in the description. Along with that, we also look for the code repository of your project and also a short video. And ideally, we are also looking for the tech stack that you've used. If you've used AWS or if you've used Azure, for the cloud services, and also the programming languages that you've used. And then we are looking also for screenshots. So if you have screenshots of the application, please submit them, or if you have any pictures that explain the solution. We are looking for a working solution. You don't have to build the entire solution. Build us the major USP of your project so that we can see if it is fitting into all the criteria that we have. And all of these have to be submitted by Sunday afternoon, so you have enough time for that. And I'll take another quick question. What is the max number of members in a team? The max number of members is 5. You can't have more than 5 on the team.
Yes, and make sure that one of your team members is Vietnamese and
Yes.
currently living in Vietnam. Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's the primary criteria. Yeah.
So I think you can help us with more questions.
Yes.
Like
Yes. If the next question is, if our team needs to develop 2 apps for our idea, should we submit 2 GitHub links? Ideally, there should be 1 app, but if you're building a web and a mobile app separately, please submit both the links for the repositories. 1 link can be in the GitHub field and the other can be in the description field. We only accept 1 link in the field. Or if you can include both the repositories in just 1 repo, that'll be also fine. But make sure you give us all the code so that we can look at it before we decide. Yes, I'll move on to the next one. This is the first time I'm participating in a hackathon. What should I do if I don't have time to do a full product? I'm saying don't do a full product. A product can have 100, 150 features, and you can have multiple ideas, multiple feature ideas that you want to build in the next 3 days, but you have to remember that you only have 3 days or even less than that, right? So focus on the primary key features that you want to build, which will differentiate your project and also elevate your project in terms of solving the problem that you really want to solve, right? So make sure you build that one feature perfectly, and then you can focus on other features if you have the time. So do your best with one, and then you can move on to the other features. So don't worry about building a whole 100% finished product. We are not looking, hackathons will never have 100% finished product, so don't worry about that at all.
Yes, thank you, Harish. And I just want to add a little bit, to your answer to the previous question regarding how many, if a team needs to develop 2 apps for their idea, should they submit to GitHub links? So Harish mentioned that like you could submit the second link to the description. Of why you're submitting, all of your materials, related to your products through our system. So all the guidelines regarding, how to submit your products will be sent to you, on Sunday or like Saturday evening. So you can start, preparing and yeah, don't worry too much about that. We will tell you everything. Yes, that you should be careful about to make sure that your submission is eligible. All right, and let's see. We have one more questions and it's in Vietnamese, so let me deal with this. All right. Tiêu chí chấm điểm cho ý tưởng là như thế nào? So what are the judging criteria for the ideas? So Harish, could you please go back to the slide with the judging criteria? Yeah, so again, we have 5 main judging criteria: AI technology, innovation, feasibility, UX, UI, and social impacts. And yeah, you are encouraged, to read through the description, of each of the criteria as carefully as possible to understand, what we mean by each of the criteria. And then we also have the, circularity criterion to encourage teams, to develop products with long-term impacts on the society and on the environment. And I think we have one more questions from the chat, which is the coding line in the project or the ideas more important in this competition? Harish, is it something that you can share based on your experiences?
Yeah. I would say what you build and show in terms of the demo in the next 2 days is more important. While you can focus on the problem, what you can build is what we are looking for so that we can take it forward and implement it, right? So everybody will have brilliant ideas, but make sure you pick one idea that you want to work on and build one solution as one unique feature, as I mentioned. So don't worry about going deep into making it 100% secure and 100% full product. That's not important. Build us that one feature that you want to really help solve the problem, right? So pick the best idea that you think will work and then work on the unique feature of the product.
Thank you. And another thing to add on that is, so since this is an AI hackathon, so we of course we do look at the technology aspect of it,
yes,
like of your
yes,
products. So of course, like if you want to win, then for sure your products must include to some extent like some sort of like AI technologies. And but if you already have that, then don't worry too much. And then you like, as Harish said, you shouldn't focus on developing your product, like full product. So keep that, like do as much as you can, and then you can focus on the problem that you want to solve. And then if you get to the top 10, you have the opportunities, to pitch your ideas to the judges, and then try to persuade them that, okay, after this hackathon, you will be, developing your product further, to make it like feasible, for people to use. All right. So all announcement will be on Slack, right? Okay. Yes. And Slack and email. So pay attention to Slack first and then email. Okay, so make sure that you join, you have already been on Slack. And are there any disadvantages in terms of score if we use third-party API for AI model? No, as we said earlier, you are allowed to use third-party API, for your model. How would we label in GitHub which part of our code is forked from other open source projects, such as a pre-trained model? Harish, could you?
Yes, yeah. You don't have to label anything on GitHub. In the description, tell us what pre-trained models that you used to achieve the solution. So include the pre-trained model and the GitHub repo of the pre-trained model if they have one. Tell us what parts of your code are pre-existing projects or open source projects, and so that we can see what you have built apart from the pre-existing AI models or whatever you use in projects. And going back to the same question on third-party APIs, make the best use of the API. That's the key. You can use third-party APIs, but make sure you use the best it in the best format possible. Not the same example that they already probably have on GitHub, right? So make sure you have our concepts and our criteria included in the project when you're using a third-party API, like all of these judging criteria I mentioned. And then, yes, we have a question which says, this is my first time following a hackathon. How if I make my product based on third-party sources like AppSheet, and my product mobile apps will be live on Google Play? I think the criteria is to build an application. So focus on having AI as the primary core of your tool, whatever you want to build. And I would prefer building the solution than using a no-code tool, to be precise. Because the tool that you mentioned will probably not have the AI capabilities, because AI is the core of what we are looking for in terms of projects getting submitted to the hackathon. I hope that answers the question.
Yes. So just so you know, we do have a technical committee which will be helping us, to do code review for top 10 and top 3 to make sure that, the technologies, like the products and the solutions that you have developed, like they are, let's say, like we want to know, like, as Harish said, like what you've developed prior to the hackathon, and how much you can get done during the next 48 hours. And it's one of the things that we will look at, to evaluate like your contribution, like your performance in the next 48 hours as well. So you are allowed to use, any pre-trained models that you have already had, but like do your work in the next 48 hours as well. Any other questions? Wow, we've got quite a lot of, a lot of good questions so far. So I can tell, like, teams are really, trying their best to make sure that they're gonna win this hackathon. That's great. Yes, guys. So we have 15 minutes left until coding officially begins. So ask us any other questions you have. And again, at 11, if you already have a team, then you can feel free, to leave this webinar to start coding with your team, or to start contacting our mentors on Slack to ask for their support. So from 11 to 1 p.m., you can contact our mentors on Slack and have, conversations with them over there. But from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. today, you are able to book, like video call mentoring sessions with each of our mentors if they are available. So pay attention to Slack. We're going to send an announcement regarding how to book mentoring sessions right after coding begins at 11. All right. Yes, guys, ask anything. Is there any difficulties that you or your team are facing? Thế chắc phần này mình có thể nói tiếng Việt. Yeah, I'm just gonna say something very quickly in Vietnamese to make sure that all of our participants, understand like everything that we've said so far. Không biết là có bạn thí sinh nào gặp khó khăn trong việc là tiếp nhận những cái thông tin mà ban tổ chức vừa chia sẻ từ nãy đến giờ không ạ? Là có rất nhiều những cái câu hỏi liên quan đến về phần công nghệ, phần kỹ thuật của các cái sản phẩm ấy. Thì nếu như mà các bạn có thắc mắc hoặc là có chỗ nào đó không hiểu thì các bạn vui lòng phản hồi lại cho ban tổ chức, tại vì chúng ta chỉ còn khoảng hơn 10 phút nữa là các team, các đội sẽ bắt đầu code. Thế nên là mình tranh thủ thời gian để mà giải đáp tất cả những cái thắc mắc ngay bây giờ luôn ạ. Thì lúc nãy ban đầu bạn Harish cũng có chia sẻ đó là đến 11 giờ thì code sẽ bắt đầu và lúc đó thì cũng sẽ có cái hoạt động là thành lập đội. Thì những bạn thí sinh nào mà vẫn chưa có đội thì các bạn có thể ở lại trên webinar. Còn những bạn thí sinh nào đã có đội rồi thì các bạn có thể là bắt tay vào làm việc cùng với đội của mình luôn ạ. Thì không biết trong số các bạn attendees ở đây thì các bạn có bạn nào là chưa có đội thì các bạn có thể cho ban tổ chức biết ở trong phần chat được không ạ? Để ban tổ chức nắm được là có khoảng bao nhiêu bạn ạ? Okay. So Hearn, he said he hasn't got a team yet. So Fat also hasn't got a team. Thank you, Fat. Yeah, so I think now if we don't get any other questions from the attendees, then we can just let the people who have already had a team go and start working with their team. But please be aware that coding must start officially at 11. Like all teams will start at the same time, even if you still have like 10 minutes, left. So don't start earlier than that. And again, pay attention to Slack. Wait for the announcements from the organizers. Yes. So thank you everyone for attending. So now I think I would let Harish have a few sentences to end our opening webinar now, and we will invite the participants who haven't got a team to stay so that we can have a team forming activity to help you get a team. So Harish, you want to say something to all the attendees before they leave the webinar?
Yes. Yeah. First of all, thank you for joining in the opening ceremony, and a huge shout out to the UNDP team who's been supporting us to run this. Ivan, thank you for joining in and sharing your thoughts on the hackathon, and also the UNDP team who has shared their thoughts and also the prizes that we will give out post the hackathon. And if you already have a team, and you're pretty set and you are ready to start coding, you can leave the webinar now. And if you are wondering who this person is that has been talking in Vietnamese, she is Ha, and she's managing the hackathon. She is the community manager at AngelLac Vietnam, not to mention to forget who she is, right? So she'll be around through the next 2 days along with me, helping you guys out. So if you have a team, you can leave the webinar now. But if you're looking for taking in anybody into your team, if you have less than 5 members and want some expertise, stay on the call. If you don't have a team, stay on the call. And if you're looking to join a team and don't have an idea, please stay on the call. And the last one is, if you have an idea but don't have a team, also stay on the call, and we will explain to you how to form a team. And please raise your hand, as we are being asked you to raise your hand. So raise your hand on the Zoom so that we know who wants a team and who is looking forward to joining a team. And what we will do now as the team forming process is, we will give you an opportunity to share with us in 30 seconds what your skill is or what your idea is. So let's say I'm participating in this hackathon and I don't have a team. So I will say, I'm Harish. My expertise is I can build mobile applications and web applications. And I'm also a backend guy, so I can take care of the architecture, cloud architecture or databases. And I'm looking to join a team. Is the 30-second pitch that you have to share with the other participants. And then also, please make sure you mention how to contact you. Mostly it should be on Slack. So make sure you ask people to drop your message on Slack if you want somebody to join your team. And then if you have an idea, all you have to say is, my idea is this: I want to build an amazing application in the education space to solve the challenges of students joining classes from their homes. and I'm looking for a team, or I'm looking for somebody who can build the front end for me, or I'm looking for somebody who can build this feature on the mobile app for me. So that will be the idea pitch if you have an idea but don't have a team or the technical expertise, right? So I hope that makes it clear. Make sure you also mention how people can reach you on Slack. And we've already shared a sheet where you filled in the details of needing a team, right? So make sure you check that sheet also if you are not able to join this call, if your friends are not able to join this call, so that you can still find a team through the next few hours, right?
Thank you, Harish. Ok, mình sẽ nói lại tiếng Việt một chút xíu nhé. Là các bạn nào mà chưa có team ạ, thì các bạn có thể ở lại đây, tiếp tục ở lại đây, thì ban tổ chức sẽ để các bạn trở thành panelist. Thì các bạn có thể share video của các bạn, và các bạn cũng có thể chia sẻ về bản thân. Thì mình sẽ chỉ nói ngắn gọn thôi, tầm khoảng 30 phút, 30 giây, giới thiệu mình tên này, và các cái kỹ năng, các cái ý tưởng mà mình có, rồi mình đang cần tìm kiếm đồng đội như thế nào để mà các bạn khác có thể nắm được. Thì hiện tại là chúng ta còn khoảng hơn 26 bạn thí sinh, thì các bạn có thể ở lại, và mình có khoảng 30 phút đến tầm 11 rưỡi để mình xong cái phần này, và hy vọng là các bạn có thể tìm kiếm được đồng đội trong cái hoạt động này. Thì mình sẽ kết thúc cái buổi webinar ở khai mạc cuộc thi tại đây, và sau đấy là sẽ đến cái phần hoạt động kết nối đội. Rồi, thế thì Minh ơi, em cho các bạn okay, so Minh, yes, could you please help like turn our attendees to become panelists so they can share their videos?
So I'll add one by one, okay? So
Okay.
the first one is Van Hoon. Wait a second.
Okay, so
joining as a panelist in 1 second.
Sâu hơn ơi, bạn sẽ được trở thành panelist ấy, thì bạn có thể mở video và bạn có thể giới thiệu nhanh về bản thân ấy, để xem là bạn đang có những gì và bạn đang cần tìm kiếm đồng đội như thế nào ấy, để bọn mình, để những bạn khác các bạn cũng nắm được, và các bạn ấy sẽ raise hand hoặc là các bạn sẽ kết nối. Okay. Hello Hơn ơi, Hơn trở thành panelist rồi á, thì bạn có thể bắt đầu share ha.
Can you share your video and voice so that others know who you are?
Okay, I think Hơn is getting ready. All right.
Hello everybody. My name is Herm. I'm 18 years and I learn in the first I go to the university. This answer this is the first I invite I take part in the hackathon, and my skill is very best. My English I take part.
If you're not comfortable with English, you can speak Vietnamese.
Mình chào mọi người ạ. Em tên là Nguyễn Văn Thơn và em đến từ trường đại học Sư phạm Kỹ thuật Thành phố Hồ Chí Minh. Em là học sinh năm nhất và kỹ năng của em thì hơi bị hạn chế ạ. Em muốn tham gia vào một team có thể là cải thiện được kỹ năng của em về IE cũng như là về kỹ năng tiếng Anh của em ạ. Em xin cảm ơn ạ.
Các bạn thí sinh cảm ơn Hơn nhé. Thì có thể là cho Hơn có thể chia sẻ là Hơn đang có những cái kỹ năng gì ấy. Tức là các bạn mình sẽ chia sẻ là mình là ai, mình đến từ đâu trước này, và đấy là cái kỹ năng, cái mình có thể đóng góp cho team là gì, và mình đang cần một cái đồng đội như thế nào, thì nó sẽ dễ hơn để cho các bạn kia nắm được. Còn nếu như mà mình không chia sẻ là mình có cái gì ấy, thì các bạn ấy cũng không biết là mình có phù hợp với team của họ không.
Dạ.
Đúng không ạ?
Em biết sử dụng C cộng và một vài ít về Python ạ.
Đó, thì bạn Hơn là bạn biết về C cộng và bạn ấy biết về Python, và bạn ấy cũng đang tìm kiếm đồng đội để có thể là cùng nhau phát triển những cái kỹ năng đấy lên. Ok, rồi, cảm ơn Hơn ạ. Thì bạn nào mà có quan tâm là ghép team với cả bạn hơn thì các bạn có thể nhắn tin trực tiếp cho bạn hơn ha, ở trong phần chat ạ. Cảm ơn hơn. Okay, Minh, back to you.
So we'll be moving on to our next participant is Miss Quế Phạc. Hello, Miss Quế. Can you turn on your video and voice?
Okay. So, okay. So I think I have a little problem with my camera laptop because I have blocked it later. So I think I will just speak here. Okay. So good morning, everyone. My name is Quế, and actually I'm not. My major is not about AI and also technology because now I'm currently a senior student and majoring in environmental science and management. So I think the only thing I can contribute is the idea because I have worked with many NGO in Vietnam, and they have you know, the problem of the local NGO in Vietnam because they have so many projects for the vulnerable communities and also for the environment or circular economy, but they cannot connect together. And sometimes they also want to find information from other company or from other NGO, but they will have to do that on Facebook page, and it's hard for them to collecting the data. So actually, I just have the basic knowledge about the AI because I also know about some website like Wix. Yeah, as they apply AI on building website, and I think it's really good ideas. Like we can apply AI to building how can I say a source of information for the NGO where they can gather those information and they can develop their project in the most effective and sustainable way. Yeah, and I really want to have a teammate and I can join with some AI engineering or yeah, and I can help you with the English or the presentation. Thank you, everyone.
Yes, perfect, Quế. You have a lot to offer. So we hope that you get a team.
Can you please share your contact on the chat so that others in our webinar can see it? Okay.
And the same with you, Hơn. Could you share your contact information in the chat?
So now we move on to our next participant is Mr. Ruth Meko. Ruth Mek. Sorry if I was misspelling. Can you share your name?
Hey, hello. My name is Becky. Can you hear me okay?
It's pretty noisy, but we can hear you.
Okay, great. So yes, my name is Ruth, and I am joining you from Seattle, Washington area. And I'm founder of an early stage startup called Plant Match. So during this weekend, we would like to build a mobile app that will allow people to show a plant and match it to a pot that best suits that plant. And we want that pot to be available direct from manufacturers in Vietnam to customers in all the overseas markets. So we already have a team of three, Tree and Trung. We're looking for an additional person who might be an expert in machine learning or somebody who has an interest in sustainability and environmental issues so that we can consider the business development aspect of it. You can reach me in the Slack channel. It's Ruth, R-U-T-H, Becky, B-E-C-K-E. Thank you.
Wow, that's amazing.
Thank you, Ruth. I think you already got a potential teammate. Yeah,
Great.
so yes,
Okay.
right.
Okay, I'll follow up. Thank you, everybody. See you later.
Yeah, so
thank you. So now we move on to our next participant is Mr. Hao Shin Ki. Hello, Mr. Hao Shin Ki. Can you share with us your ideas? Oh, hello. So I think Ms. Hashinki is not ready yet. So we'll move on to the next participant and come back to him later. So Hoàng Nguyen, are you there? Can you turn on the mic and video?
Yeah, hi. Yeah, hello everyone. I'm just so I just know about the competition yesterday. So yeah. Yes, hello everyone. So yeah, I just know about the competition yesterday. So I'm not sure if I have much to offer. I have a basic knowledge of Python. So I'm a self-taught Python, and as well as machine learning. I'm about to start my master in machine learning at MIT University in Melbourne. And apart from that, I learned some AI by myself, so I have some basic knowledge about the sklearn, Keras, and TensorFlow. But yeah, it's just basic knowledge, so I'm not sure this is hopefully I can find a good team, like something I can offer the team. Yeah, I can help with English as well if it's that a problem with the team.
Wow, Huang, it's amazing. And I think Ruth, it's like, you know, your pitch, yeah, like you stated very clearly like who you're looking for, and right after that, like right before that, and right after your pitch, like I feel like you should get like in contact with Huang and Gui to see if they are like interested in being part of your team. Yeah, and Huang and Gui, the same to you. If you think like Miss Ruth's idea is something interesting, then yeah, feel free to reach out to her as well.
So I think we'll move on to our next participant. Is Mr. Hashin Ki. Are you there now? Hello? Hello? Hi, can you hear me? I think he has some technical issue. So anyone else want to introduce yourself or pitch about your ideas? Please type in the chat. Let me know.
Yeah, Haoshinki can, if you can type in the chat, we'll read it out for you. There's a lot of background noise and also some issue. So feel free to drop your message, and we'll read it out so that others are aware. And for everybody who's already pitched, make sure you know who else has pitched so that you can connect with them. That's how the team formation works. So talk to the others if you're interested. For example, Ruth shared who she wants, like machine learning or environmentalists or people who are enthusiasts in solving environmental challenges. So feel free to reach out to her on Slack directly, and then have a conversation. If you think you fit in, then you can start working as a team. That's how the team formation works. And if you still don't have a team after doing all of this, please reach out to us so that we can give a shout out to you in Slack and see if anybody else is interested in taking you in, or you can still work by yourself. So that option is always there. So don't worry about not finding a team, or it's not that of a big issue if you don't have it after the end of this session or through the next few hours.
Anyone else want to say anything? Maybe Sơn Nguyễn, do you want to speak? Hi, Sơn.
All right, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Perfect. All right, so for now, our team has only two people, which is myself, the diplomat, and the hardcore coder. And right now we are working on a project of, how do we put it? A pesticide spraying robot, which will monitor the amount of pesticide, and the robot also identified the plants in order to properly spray into the right object. And for now, we have already done the coding and the structure, and we only need someone with mechanical engineering experience in order to help one of the coder to construct a model for his robot. And I think that's all we need for now. And we are not sure if someone here in the panelists or the attendees can help us with the model. I think that's it from me. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, CERN, for sharing with us about your team's idea. And I think Huang just sent a message in the chat that, yeah, he's majoring in engineering. So maybe you can reach out to him to see if he's a good fit. Oh, so his major is civil engineering, so not mechanical engineering. But yeah, if anybody here still staying in the call, if you have background in mechanical engineering, then please feel free to reach out to CERN directly.
So actually, we publish team forming forms like a Google Sheet. Have you seen that form? I've seen that some people in there have a background in mechanical engineering. So you might want.
Yeah, just one comment. Could you please share the link to that form to the chat so everyone can just take a quick look at it?
Yeah, I think somebody has a background in electronic, Arduino, mechanical. Yeah, so I think you are going to find your teammates there. Okay, so I think we're going to move on to the next participant. Anyone else want to share your ideas? Want to introduce about yourself and find teammates? Maybe Agenda Silva. Hi, Silva. Are you there?
You're on mute, Shiva. Yeah.
Oh, hi. Sorry, I didn't get anything you said, so I was away from the earphones. Can you repeat?
Can you? Did you have a team?
Oh yeah, I've already got a team.
Are you looking for more teammates?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah.
So actually, we are doing the team forming session. So
I already got the team and everything is set up. So.
Oh, okay.
So you guys can start working together now. Yeah, coding.
So you can start.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
So we'll move on to our next participant, Ngọc Sơn.
Yes.
I see that you already have a team. Are you looking for more members? Hello?
Hello, Ngọc Sơn from, I think it's the name of his company, his or her company. Asila, Next Generation, something. Would you like to share with us a little bit about yourself if you are looking for more people to join your team?
Hello.
Yes, Sơn, please go ahead. You can unmute yourself. I think Minh ơi, maybe we should move to the next person and we can come back to Ngọc Sơn later when he's ready.
Yeah, sure. How about Cẩm Hà? Hello, Hà. If you're Vietnamese, feel free to speak Vietnamese if you're not comfortable in English.
Xin chào mọi người, mình tên là Hà, mình đến từ CL2B ha, một công ty tư vấn về môi trường. Thì mình đã có đội rồi, cho nên là team của mình sẽ tham gia vào sau đó ha. Cảm ơn mọi người.
Ok, thế thì nhờ Hà dặn team là check Slack với cả email thường xuyên giúp ban tổ chức nhé, để nắm được các thông tin. Good. Hà already got a team, so next person. Maybe Hướng from VKISD. Ming, could you please make him a
Hướng, okay. Chào Hướng. Xin chào. Hello. I think he's not there.
It's all right. So we can move to the next one. Maybe we have Tuấn Nguyễn from SIAI.
Hi, Tuấn.
Yeah, hello. My name is Tuấn, and my team is SIAI. We have the idea about AI finance, and we are looking for designer and web developer. So if anyone is interested in with our idea, you can contact me and join our team.
Thank you, Tuấn. So Tuấn, he's already got a team, and they're looking for more teammates. They're looking for one more designer and one web developer. So for the web developer, I think Hơn is still there. Yeah, I think you should reach out to Tuấn on Slack. So Tuấn, would you mind sending your Slack name to the chat so Hơn, like you can reach out to me.
Okay, so let's move on to our next participant. Hiếu Trần. Hello, Hiếu. Are you there? Hi, Hiếu. He's not there.
It's okay. Next person.
How about Phạm Ngọc Đức? Do you have anything to say?
Right. I'm here. Yes, I'm looking for a team member who can code a platform or a product about recommendation system for fashion.
Okay.
Yes, looking for a teammate, like a web developer as well, right?
Right. Mobile developer on a mobile platform for a recommender system about fashion.
On fashion, right? Or on Facebook?
Yeah. Right.
So let's say, yeah, so we please take a look at the list that the spreadsheet that we shared in the chat. I'm seeing here like we have some developer. Yes, like Trần Thùy Dương, web developer, and she knows React, Ruby, and Python, and some others. Yes.
Yeah, so you can definitely check on the Slack channel as well as the Google Sheets. There are a lot of developers that haven't got a team.
Yes.
Yeah, I see. So I can directly connect to them through Slack, right?
Yep, sure. You can just feel free to private message them.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
So I think we have a few more people left. So we have Bá Trương, Chiến Lang, and
Mai, are you there?
Mai. Yes. So I think only 2 people left.
Yeah, 2 people left. Hello, Mai.
Hi, everyone. So I'm a maker and also, product designer based in Ho Chi Minh City. Yeah, I started a group called Circular Design Vietnam to promote designs that meet circular economy criteria. And yeah, we're pretty much focused on sustainable design practices. So I'm wondering if, I can collaborate with some developers and people looking to design services for like sharing platforms, sort of, for circular economy.
Yeah,
So something like, a platform where people can borrow tools so that they don't have to buy.
Okay.
So that saves resources. Yeah.
Yeah. So, have you joined our Slack channel?
Yeah, I just joined the Slack channel, but I haven't written anything about the idea.
Yeah. So can you share it on Slack so others can see it? Because we have many designers and coders left. So if you share idea, maybe you find teammates there.
Sure, I'll do that. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, so everyone, if you want to win the circular prize from UNDP, then I would strongly suggest you reach out to Mai. Yes, so she seems to have a lot of knowledge and experiences, regarding circular economy, and it would give you an edge by designing your products or solutions. So thank you so much, Mai. Lovely to have you. So Ming, anyone left who hasn't introduced
yeah, Hướng. Yeah, I think Hướng is raising hand. Hello, Hướng. Can you speak now? Chào anh Hướng ạ. I saw Mr.
Hướng ơi, nếu như bạn đã sẵn sàng thì bạn có thể bật mic lên và chia sẻ, giới thiệu bản thân ấy để các bạn khác nắm được thông tin và xem là có phù hợp với nhau để thành lập đội hay không nha.
Hào Shinki, can you speak? Hello. Okay, so I think we are out of people now. So I think everyone has spoken their ideas and introduced themselves. So if nobody have anything to say, I think we'll end the team forming session now. You should contact each other on Slack or contact us if you haven't got a teammate. We will support you from the team. The final team list will be submitted tonight at 9 p.m. So you have more than like 12 hours to form team. So just be patient and be proactive to connect to others.
Yeah, so reach out to each other on Slack, and then we'll be there to support you as well. If we see like anybody looking for teammates and we know somebody might be a good fit, then we'll connect you with each other. So don't be panicked. Yes, you'll be fine. You have, as Ming said, almost let's say 10 hours left before you have to finalize, your team list.
So I think we should.
Yes, Ming,
so
go ahead, please.
We should end the team forming session now, and we'll keep you updates of our next session on Slack as well as email. So be sure to take an eye on the meta session at 1 a.m. We'll post an announcement by 12. So be sure to keep updated.
1 p.m. to be exact. Yes. So 1 p.m. Mentoring sessions will start, and then after this, just go to Slack, find your teammates, and then pay attention to the announcement channel and the mentors help me channel as well, and ask anything over there. All right. So Harish, would you like to say anything to our attendees before we all say goodbye to each other?
Yeah, sure. So yes, make sure you pay attention to all the updates that our team will post. That is number one. Number two, fix on your idea that you want to work on and also the feature that you want to build in the next 2 days. If you don't have a team, don't worry. The I Need a Team Slack channel is where you can post any requirement that you have in terms of what kind of people you're looking for. And then also pay attention to the criteria that we want in terms of what projects we are looking for. And in case you want to message one of us or the organizers, all our names have organizers as a prefix on the Slack channel. And then if you want to reach out to any mentors, all the mentors have mentor in their name. So make sure you search for them and then you can directly text them. And as a team, if you want to create private channels, go ahead and create a private channel so that you can talk on Slack while you're building stuff together. And yes, we are here to answer any questions that you have in the next couple of days. So don't hesitate. Even if you are not comfortable with English, don't worry. We've got experts in Vietnamese, and I can also help you with whatever you're building. And if you're comfortable in English, I can help you answer them. Otherwise, we have our team who will help you answer them. And yes, it's been a fun session. Thanks, guys, for waiting in. Pleasure meeting you all online. I'll be around and you will see my face multiple times, so don't worry. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Harish. Very good. And for people who haven't been able to speak during this like team forming activity, please go to the Slack channel, like the self-introduction Slack channel to introduce yourself, and we'll help you, connect with the people that we know are also looking for teammates, and we'll try our best to help you find a team. All right. So sounds good so far. So thank you, everyone. We wish you all the best for the next 48 hours and look forward to your products on Sunday. So have a good time working together and stay in touch. All right. So goodbye. Bye, everyone. Yes.
Nice to have you join us.